You know, why do people like cats so much? I think people kind of just took cat the wrong way. I don't know, has it started yet? Can you see anything? Can you hear anything? Yeah, I'm late. Cat wasn't making me late. No, it's my wife. My wife was making me late. She wanted to watch a film, and then we had to, you know, it was literally 5 minutes from the end, and our daughter woke up and she had to go and put her to sleep, and she's like, pause it. She wants to see the last 5 minutes. So she had to, you know, once she was asleep, she came back in, watched 5 minutes, and then went back out, which was just then. And it's all done. Right, Felix Rawlins, you're out of here. Bye-bye. Time out. Okay, let's see if you know what? It feels like forever. I can't remember how to use this. Hold on. There's my face. Bill, how are you? Hello. Can you see me? Right, let's start saying hello to people then, I guess. Okay, for Bill. So if you want to ask a question directly to me, say at Bill Making Stuff, and then it comes up in orange on my thing, and then I can actually see that you're talking to me. All right. Sort of be bossy, but that's what I require of you. Because I'm just, you know, it's gone straight to my head. There's too many people. I can't be bothered with all of you. Let's be honest. Like this. That's right, Kid Scarlet, and that's right, Q-Jin Comic Art. Hello. Let's say hellos. So if you want to say hello at Bill Making Stuff, is the sound good? Is it clear? Gonna do some chores while listening. Very excited to see what you get up to. Thank you very much. Canada. I am really bossy. You gotta be. I'm good. Archaea. Is that like IKEA? Like a rip-off Archaea. Jay Springett. Rex Watkins. Studio Oclart. Span Rex. Hello. I feel rusty. Hello Amanda Smiley. Hello Derek Holder. Hello Q-Jin. Hello Jerry. Hello Aloni T-Rex. I don't know what to do. What should we do? I mean, I've got my sketchbook. Look. Get the mouse out of the way. Unprofessional. Unprofessional. That needs to go over here. No. If I start moving things around, it's just going to be a mess. Let's pop the mouse over here like this. I'm a bit OCD with, like, you know, you see my editing. It needs to be like a clear background or just pure wood and something in the middle. Hello Duff What's-It. Hello AS. I'm looking very handsome, thank you very much. That's COVID. You always look good after COVID. I don't know if that's true. Hello Poland. Nia Colt, how are you doing in Poland? I wasn't going to talk about Ukraine tonight, but I feel like, I don't know, if I get bored I might talk about it. Is YouTube handle your stuff? Glad you're back from. Thank you very much, White Rabbit. What's that strap on your sketchbook? I like it. I don't know, I bought it. It's like one of those, it's literally like an elastic band. Material elastic with little pen slots in it. But it cost me like 20 quid. I got it in like a trendy art shop when I was with my wife in Brighton. It cost me like 20 quid for that. It's an elastic strap. I could have just made it myself. I mean, I probably couldn't. What am I going to do? I don't know. I'm probably just going to draw because, you know, I want a nice easy stream. I haven't, you know, haven't provided any content in a while, so not that I provide much in the way of content. Move on next. Box Fox plays. What is your opinion on egg salad sandwiches? Yeah, all right. I'm not a big fan of sandwiches, to be honest. I'm kind of a bit sick of bread. Bill make something? No. How's my electrical? Yeah, they've rewired the place, but my power shower just shuts off now. So they've rewired something wrong. And it just shuts off, and it always shuts off when you've got conditioner and shampoo in your hair. Every single time. How was my weekend? Well, we all had COVID, so... No, I mean, me and my wife, we had... Hello, 5-header. Oh, I've got to turn the baby monitor off. You're going to hear that beeping the whole time. So... Oh no! Look, this is what happens when I have to move and do stuff. Because it takes me ages to set up the stream. Look, we've lost the light. Hello, Sully. From Nick making comments. Hello, N. Bolin. Does that look right? Have I messed up the shot now? See that this is a problem. Yeah, it's not right, is it? That's alright, that'll do. That will do. Can you make some sort of dragon, please? You don't need to, of course. Probably not a lonely T-Rex. I'm going to be honest. What was I saying? Thank you very much, Hank. I appreciate that. I mean, that's the only problem. You're ill on YouTube, you don't get sick pay, do you? So you can't work, but then you can't make money at the same time. So I really appreciate that, Hank D. My style is reminding you of that game Machinarium. I've never played that game. Hello Philippines, Dave Marinas. Hello, hope the 1-to-1 bleach and water mixture tip helped. What? Oh, I thought you meant for like the COVID. I thought you meant like 1-to-1 bleach for COVID remedy. Oh, you mean for the super glue? I haven't tried that. I'm going to try that. I do remember you saying that actually. Just get my breath back. Oh, thank you very much, Blake. Anyway, you're a patron. You don't need to do that. That's just like that. That's like taking a piss on me, shitting in my face. That you're a patron and you chuck me more money. It's like an insult. You like it was a nice thing and it's flipped all the way around to an insult because it's too nice. Thanks, Blake. Bill, I only started watching your videos about a week ago, but I'm utterly enthralled. Keep it up. Well, the live streams aren't quite as interesting as Shrike. Is that Shrike from that book? What's the book? God, I was reading it the other day. Again. Someone tell me. The book with the Shrike in it. Someone knows. Bill making stuff. Can you draw a loaf of bread? You're not probably not. Hyperion. That's the book. I'm good, Soap Suds. Hello, Soap Suds. Hello, Sammy. Will you have a live stream? No, I never really have a schedule or a schedule, however you like to say it. No, I just live stream when I want to. Sometimes I'll do too many. Like I'll do one in a couple of days. I do feel like I've got brain fog. Jay Spring it. Draw a muesli cat. A muesli cat. Like a cat made out of muesli. Anyway, I was saying, yeah, COVID. So, thank you very much, Marco. Appreciate it. I'm on here to beg tonight. No, I'm not really. Kind of. I always am. I'm playing Elden Ring. See, you know what I bought? I bought a Switch. Are they going to bring Elden Ring on Switch? Probably not. Are they? It's probably too big. I got Switch because I could justify my son playing it as well. So I've got him like Lego Marvel superheroes on it or something. I don't know. And Minecraft, and he can play that. So, but then I thought I could get some games. It's not going to be put to Switch. No. Thank you very much, Rex. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Amanda Smiley, you should make a mech for cat. Fuck cat. Sorry. No. I'm shocked. You know when I did cat, it was kind of like a joke. It was kind of like I'm a bit cynical. You know what I'm like, and it was kind of like me making fun of people that have cats in their YouTube videos. Thank you very much for the COVID relief fund, Bone Factory. Thank you very much. So generous tonight, everyone. I really just wanted to come on here and talk to people, make sure people still wanted to watch my channel. Yeah, what was I saying? Cat, right? He's he's real. Whatever, cat's real, fine. But I made him as like a joke, like a statement, like, oh look, oh you like cats on YouTube? You think cats are funny? Here's a fucking cat for you. And he's the shittest cat in the world. But you like him even more because I don't know, because he looks like a toilet tube. And I was just making fun of people that have cats appear on their video, and they're like, oh, get out of the way of my video. I'm trying to make a video, cat. Ooh. Yeah. I'm too cynical. I'm a miserable fuck. I really am. Well, I'm not. I quite enjoy being miserable, so that's kind of like cancels out the miserableness. If I enjoy being miserable, then I'm quite happy. Thank you very much, Bone Factory. Petty tip. Thank you very much. You just tipped me. Just tipped me again. Cat is creepy as fuck. Really? I just think he looks stupid. Show us. Cat's not in this room. Cat is in the workshop, which is behind that wall. And it's cold and dark, and I'm not going to go in there and start everything up. This is my editing suite. Or my living room. Someone's sneaking in the room.
She gone to bed?
Rachel's to bed, yeah, she is. The delivery. I mean, the postman just walked straight into the house, up to my room, and knocked on the door. Watch your mouth, Bill. I happen to have 8 cats. I don't give a fuck. I got 3 cats. I got 3 real cats and cat. And yeah, I don't like cats at all. And that cat is on a t-shirt. Yeah, because people wanted him on a t-shirt, and lots of people bought them a t-shirt. Bought a t-shirt, not for cat. Bought themselves a cat t-shirt. So how is everyone? I was talking about COVID, wasn't I? Yeah, so much to catch up on. Is there a dog? No, there's no dog. I like dogs, so I'm not gonna make fun of dogs. Damn, your postman is efficient. Yep. Sometimes they just walk straight in. COVID, yeah. So, thank you very much, Sunny Shoma. I got COVID. My wife, I don't know who got it first. I think my wife got it first. So she's the bad one. And she gave it to me. And then our 6-month-old got it. And then our son, who's 3 years old, got it. Yeah, your twin is mad because he kept saying Cat was a pedo. Sammy. Yeah. And you know what? It was fine with us. It was a bit, like a bit of a shit cold. But the kids, yeah. I mean, he had a fever a few nights. She, when like babies are ill, they're just like little bastards. They're just crying. You look at them and they cry and they hate you because they don't understand why they're feeling like shit. And there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, goodbye. Yeah, so that's the worst bit when kids are ill. And that's why I couldn't work, because they're off. My 3-year-old's off school. He's still off school. He's off school tomorrow. I can only really start working on Tuesday, which is... I've started doing some editing already. Done some stuff. But, yeah, I can't really get into it. What I think the reason why people like cats so much is because it is a sort of creep factor, okay? What or who inspired you to start making things? I love your work. I inspired myself. No, I probably just watched. I was bored and watched YouTube channels. Probably people like Dark Matter Workshop, people like that. You didn't quarantine the wife in her room. That's what we did with our team. No, but she. Yeah, but do you know what? I think we're just so used to COVID now. She had a cough, and a runny nose, and she just we thought, fuck it, she's got a cold. And even so, she's going to give it to everyone eventually. If someone's got COVID in your house, everyone's going to get it, pretty much. Yeah, I'm saying it. But yeah, I think everyone's all right now. And yeah, I can start working. How about you, Andy Mecca? What is he doing? Why don't you kick that Octi out, Jasmine, if he keeps being rude? In her room. Do you know what? She's not. I've got a sofa bed in the living room. I've been sleeping here because my daughter's been so temperamental, being ill, that if I like cough or sniff or anything in bed, she wakes up and she starts crying. So I just thought, fuck it, I'll go in here. I'll go and cough in the other room. What's the next project? I'm doing a video about kit bashing. So that's what I'm doing. And it's, you know what? It's quite hard to do a video about kit bashing because you've got to zoom right in. So I'm going to be kit bashing a team for Stargrave or Planet 28 or whatever. I've already got a team, and I'm going to kind of show those this kind of the space pirate people I got. I'm going to show those on the episode, and I'm going to make some new ones. I want to make some kind of like savages. Thank you very much. Orkanen 50 sec. What is sec? What currency is that? Is that some sort of like space currency, like currency from the future? I do need to name one. I will name one Tony. Don't worry, Soapstad. You remind me on the Discord. Love you, vids. Thank you very much. Gordo Hongo. Is it the team that you did on the stream earlier? Yeah, but I finished that team and I painted them up. And I'm not a very good painter. I paint minis like terrain. You know, like block out the colour, dry brush and ink wash. But they look alright. I think they look alright. And I've actually played a game with them, so I've lost one of my clips. So I thought I'm just going to do some drawing, if that's alright with you lot. I've already planned. I've done a lot of sketches for my next episode, so I don't really want to do that. But we'll have to think of something else to draw. So Charles Henderson, COVID is man-made, dude. I'm sure there's real flu's been around for a long time, man. I don't want none of that COVID fucking bullshit. I'm going to show that message, but it's been deleted. You know the other thing, I posted on YouTube to let you all know that I've got COVID, so videos will be delayed, and all you get is people saying, "Oh, so you've been vaccinated?" It just goes to show vaccinations don't work. You know, it's all bollocks. They just put a microchip in you. I'm like, save all your conspiracy theory shit. Fuck off. I know. You think I wouldn't look into it? I know what vaccinations do. I know the science of it. I mean, I know it's literally just a crippled version of the virus they introduce to your body. So when later on down the line you actually get the proper virus, your body's like, oh, I've seen this before. I can deal with this, you know, or I can try and deal with it. I've dealt with some of it before. A crippled version. That's basically what a vaccine is. It doesn't make you immune. I had the booster as well. And it wasn't bad. You know, I mean, the COVID wasn't that bad with me, so it works. Of course it works. That's basically it. You get introduced a crippled version of COVID into your body that your body can deal with. And it remembers how to deal with particular viruses, which is what a vaccination is for. So many crazy people there are. Yeah, I mean, you might even get it. Yeah, alright. Show that. They do work. But I think people seem to think it's like an immunity. It makes you immune to something. It doesn't. It teaches your body how to deal with certain viruses. Right, I've rambled quite a lot, haven't I? Anyway, it's quite nice to talk. How are you? How are you lot? My co-worker is an anti-vaxxer. Punch him in the throat. Glad to hear your kids are okay. I've been worried about mine getting, so that's good to hear. Yeah, I mean, that's the worst, isn't it? When your kids get it. Hello, piss off like tomorrow. When your kids get it, that's the worst. That was the worst. Especially like my 6-month-old. But yeah, seems fine now. All the better for seeing you. Thank you very much. T-Rex mech drawing time. Nah. Fully vaccinated, please don't punch me in the throat. Yeah, as long as you're not an anti-vax. I mean, I guess it's like you're entitled to your opinion, but it's not really like based in anything other than being a prick, isn't it? Like, I don't believe in viruses. I just think everyone's out to plant fucking microchips in me. Or, you know, why do people just enjoy sticking needles in people? Yeah, there's no real reason why they would spend millions and millions and billions of pounds on vaccinations. No, they're just not sticking needles in people because they're pricks. I don't trust them. Don't believe them. No. Could I draw a tree monster? I could do that. You know, and then it's like, you know, so it's your opinion, but it's not. Well, it is your opinion, but you're a dickhead, okay? But it's like flat earthers. I have no time for flat earthers. I don't care. Like, if that's what you think, if you think that, like, it's just so backwards. Mike is bad. Mick is bad. Fuck flat earthers. Fuck anti-vaxxers. And fuck Putin as well. I'm on a ramble. It's rants in your pants tonight. Rants in your pants. I was looking at Putin, right? Putin. Hey Bill, you're waffling. Shave your beard, you dirty hairy cunt. Bloke. Cooking spoon, you're out of here. Yeah. Well, you're going on timeout. I don't like being called a hairy cunt. I'm weird like that. Putin. So Putin and his military have a load of bots putting out on Twitter, you know, oh, I'm with Putin and Russia. I'm with Putin. He's an alpha male. That's what they keep saying on Twitter, Instagram, all those places like that. Putin, yeah, Putin. It's just a tin full of poo, isn't he? Yeah, I'm going to draw Putin tonight. A tin full of poo. So yeah, he has these bots that go on Instagram and Twitter, and they say, "I'm with Putin." You know what bots are? Random faces. I'm with Putin. He's an alpha male. How pathetic is that? Like, what's alpha male got to do with anything? And he's not an alpha male. He's such the opposite of an alpha male. You seen his stupid little ugly face? He's a short little fat old man with a stupid ugly face with big man boobs, and he has to sit on horses bare chested to be an alpha male. He's a dickhead. They're probably going to drone strike my house now, or something, or nuke London because you know, I've insulted his alpha maleness. He's basically just like he's like playing Warhammer, isn't he? With soldiers, he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a shit. He's sending all his soldiers into like Ukraine, getting them all killed. He doesn't give a fuck. Yeah, most flat earthers do say Earth is flat for attention. Same with anti-vaxxers. People probably want attention. You've seen Putin do at least one pull-up. Let's draw Putin. Okay. This. I'm sorry to get political. We kind of told people on my Discord to not talk about politics, and here's me. I can say what I fucking want. Putin on a cat's ass. Should we have a little sketchbook tour before? He's got lots of issues. He's got lots of issues, that's right, Putin. And I think he got to where he is. You know, obviously, he's banned anyone else from being like president for like, I don't know, years. I mean, what sort of diplomacy is that? You know, democracy, sorry, not diplomacy. But what was I going to say? Yeah, he used to work for the KGB, right? So I reckon he must have blackmailed his way up to president. Must have got shit on everyone. And then just brought in his own people. Right, I've nearly filled up this sketchbook, which means once it's done, I'm going to... is that focused? Let's just check that's focused. Should be focused. Alright, yeah, alright, so, yeah, let's go through the sketchbook. So sometimes I'll just read the comments and I'll just sort of drift off. Oh, fuck Putin, such a dickhead. You have the same pajama bottoms. Oh, did you see my pajama bottoms? It's alright, Inhaler guy. Glad you were inspired. Okay, sketchbook. We're kind of like a quick tour. I'm just going to flick through. And I've nearly finished this. So as soon as I finish this book, I'm probably going to maybe, I don't know. Everyone wants me to sell it or publish it. And I think you can do that on Amazon, so I might publish it like as just a sketchbook that people can buy and look at. You know, whether that would be interesting, I don't know. I mean, there are some notes in it later on. I mean, there's probably lots of ideas I haven't made in here, so you will buy one. Yeah, I need to figure out how to do it. I need to scan it all in, and some of my later pages are better. Where is my jacket? I don't wear it when I'm live streaming. It's all in my workshop. This is my living room. Can you make? I can make it a digital download. I mean, but would you want that? Would you want a digital download of it? I might do that for patrons. They'll get a digital download. But I think physical copies, and people are going to want that, aren't they? I mean, I would. I'd want a physical copy of anything. Where all the kids, cool kids, hang out? I don't know how many. Have we got all the cool kids in here? Got any other YouTubers in here just lurking around? There usually is. There's 237 people. 237. 240. Everyone tip me tenner. And there's right now. And I'll be sorted. I'll make up for my month's being sick. No, that would more than make up. Yeah, this is the phallic shaped underwater area. Yeah, I mean, what? It's kind of A5, so I should probably print it at A5, right? I'm not going to rearrange it and make little notes and stuff. I'm literally just going to scan every page like the best quality and leave it as it is and in the order it is as well, because it's kind of like you can kind of follow the episodes and the you know, there'll be a design for an episode that I've made in order, you know. Goes me the cat for Prime Minister of Wakanda. Very good, Felix. I'm going to be honest, your colours are amazing. I don't think so, Wakanda. I'm really bad with colours. I'm better at lighting stuff with lights. Oh, thank you very much, Soap Suds. You're a patron. You don't need to do that. Where is the mound? I love that fella. He's over here. There he is, look. There's the mound. I've got a few of my builds in here now. And thank you very much, Hank D. I mean, everyone seemed to like the barefaced thing. Patrons have made some good dinosaur conversions on my Patreon. I'm going to show some in the next episode. The next episode is probably still going to be like a week or so. I mean, I've only just really been able to start on it. I'm not that good at drawing Soviet, and basically a lot of it is just take your time, which I don't. I normally just like scribble. Look, I mean, look at this crap. I proper scribble, but this is me just trying to get ideas down. There's lots of notes as well. Now, I have to scroll, dude. I have to go, everyone. I need to sleep now. All right, good night, Inhaler guy. Yeah, I'll leave the notes in as well, even though a lot of them is just like a load of rubbish. Like, let's look at some of these notes. Those are okay. Guy sits here. Oh, thank you very much, Ventorilla. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. This is kind of helping me kind of redeem some of my losses for being ill on YouTube. So thanks a lot. Because I can't do any, obviously I do sponsored videos, so I can't really do any sponsorships either. They bring in kind of the wage, you know. But yeah, these were kind of, were these Christmas bots? Your sketchbook, I think, let's have a look. It's called Enviro, the sketchbook. Felix is out of here now because he's kind of annoying me. You're annoying me. Bye. Quite enjoyed doing that. Someone else pissed me off. What's the great idea with the amount of fine paper? Well, you are literally the best artist miniature creator that I have ever seen. No, be quiet, Soviet lizard. Soviet lizard? He's a Soviet! He's a Soviet! Who let that Soviet lizard on here? Cute butts. Thank you very much, Dave Marinas. Yeah, Sammy, if that's your twin, he's out of here. You're right, Sammy, you're right. Your brother, though. I think you're not. My wife's an art teacher. Influences Mobius, Geiger, loads of people. Hayao Miyazaki's style, I love. Like his older, like his watercolours. Those people. I open a stream and see Bill flipping me off. Darn. Well, I knew you was there, Nub. As soon as I can just tell you're there, like my spider tingle. Thank you very much, Jared Smith. Thank you very much, Sombor Nemeth. Hoof. You gave me 420 hoofs. Hoofs? What is a hoof? I've never heard of that currency. Hoof. Well, I understand it's an abbreviation or something, but thank you very much. Funny that you can just do stuff like that, Bill making stuff. Do stuff like what? Started watching your channel while on mushrooms and now I'm addicted. Yeah, I mean, I should put a warning like don't eat mushrooms while watching this. Yeah, I love Mobius. Hungarian. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much, Megan Pyro. Megan Puro. So glad you're feeling better. You are an amazing inspiration. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you very much. Someone else has just put beans. Yeah, I was thinking like camel hoofs, cattle hoofs. Love you, Bill, Georgia, United. Thank you very much. Right, back to the sketchbook. So this was my live drawing stream number 1. See, it would all be in order. 01. What was we doing? Like a lot of weird, like a weird thing in a jar. I don't really listen to metal music. I listen to indie rock. I listen to most rock from the like Bowie, people like that. I don't know, very eclectic. Yeah, these were good streams. I did a lot of drawing in those streams and a lot of messing around with watercolour. 105 cows equals 420 hoofs. That's some good maths. Will you do an episode of drawing? I do drawings in my episodes. Like in my latest episode, there's some drawing. Because I like to design the thing. I still need to make this. Can you see that? Oh, fuck Royal Blood. I like the way you remember. I absolutely hate Royal Blood. I hate them. One of my favourite bands is Black Keys. And I know that, you know, they're not even that old, but I love Black Keys. Yeah, this thing. It's kind of like, it's like a biological thing in a tank. And it's kind of exploded out, but he kind of uses the tank as a body. I don't know. I want to make that. Dina Arseface. I think there's like a line there because it isn't Dina Arseface, it's Dina something. Arseface. That's called Arseface. Do you have a favourite sketchbook page? I don't know. I quite like these ones. I like this one a lot. I like the colours on that. Well, these are quite colourful, these pages, and some. But then again, I like that page. Mark and the Metrids. That's like a band. Yep, I know you was doing that, Hank. It was a good joke. Good joke. Also, if you would like to support me while I'm ill and not doing anything for you, if I'm not providing any content for you, you can join Patreon. There's a link down below, where you can just pay me to not do anything, to recover from COVID, as my patrons did. Thank you very much, patrons. We do more than that, obviously. Please just draw bread, Bill. No. Do you know, I forgot to get a drink. I'm thirsty. Really thirsty. I wonder if that postman would bring me up a drink. I kind of want to make this weird slug cannon as well. I got this idea of these weird biological creature things that don't really have like a, you know, like in your DNA you have that code to make 2 arms, 2 legs, a head. Or that it doesn't have it, so it just kind of creates wherever it can to survive, like tentacles and shit. and it kind of attaches itself to big cannons, or shards of metal as like claws. And here we go. Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum. That is one of my favourite pages. I like the name Jeff Goldblum. Thank you very much, IKEA. IKEA. Love from France. Don't sue me for being French. There's nothing wrong with French. Nothing wrong. When I was a kid, though, I did go to France, and you were all wearing turtlenecks. I found it so. The thing, yeah, basically, Jerry, yeah, but I want several of them, and once they turn into something, they can't just change every second. You know what I mean? They have to kind of stick with whatever crap. Well, now I've got 100 knocks for Cat's Vet Bills. Thank you very much, Coralan. Knock. You need to tell me what currency these things are, because what's a good way to cover a face? Sit on it. Any Russians in the chat or Ukrainians? Why am I asking that? I shouldn't ask that. Hello, yo mama. Cat, I don't know what. Knock is Norwegian. Knock knock. I have been to Norway, and it was bloody expensive. Yeah, that's it. Norwegian crown. It was really expensive. It was one of the most expensive pints I've ever had in Norway. You're a Texan. Good for you. Sending love 20. Yeah, me too. I just, it's really depressing, isn't it? Because they can't really win, can they? Well, they can't. And I kind of agree that. Hello, Neva. Are you a Russian from Russia? Or. I'm surprised you're allowed to watch me. As Putin, as the tin of poo, let you watch me. Yeah, so Ukrainians can't win, can they? Really, they're basically just going to make it hard for Putin, but they're not going to win, and that's kind of depressing. But I understand completely. We can't attack because he's another Hitler, isn't he? He's going to he will nuke us, and he will kill himself. But he would kill himself to spite the rest of the world, straight away. I bet you any money. So it's just not worth the risk. Not to say that Ukraine isn't worth the risk. I think we're doing everything we can. But, see that, Rex? YouTube is the only thing left unblocked. Oh, really? Watch your news on YouTube then, Naiva. Are you with your glorious leader, Putin, the tin of poo? I don't know if that name's going to catch. Here's the mound. Designs for the mound. I drew those on the episode. And here's designs for the giant scrap titan, which happens to be just there, on the end of my desk. I've ruined my camera angle now. Whose side are you on? Thank you very much. Would you ever consider selling? Yeah, I am going to be selling a copy of this sketchbook. I'm going to publish copies of the sketchbook and sell them. I got feel sorry for the Russian people, to be honest. Yeah, of course they never asked for this. This show Stevs. Yeah, I agree with you, Stev. They didn't ask for it. I mean, Russians get lied to on a daily basis, don't they? Bill knows nothing about geopolitics. Stick to space. Look, shut up. I probably don't know anything about geopolitics. I know what I see, but I don't like you telling me that, so I'm going to kick you off. Because I don't like people telling me what I know or what I don't know. Probably a Russian supporter. Not Russian. Nothing wrong with Russians. A Putin supporter. It does look like a penis monster, Jerry. But, you know, see what you want. Anyway, let's stop talking about Russia. You off, a lonely T-Rex? Goodbye. Scrap Titan. It looks like a penis from the angle I showed you. It's just got a long neck. You see what you want. And here's a better drawing of the Scrap Titan. I think I went back and did that after the episode because I just wasn't happy with the original drawing. Why was I banned from the Discord? Please, if anyone knows, I would have. Mouthy Cow, I really don't remember. I don't know. I mean, you would probably know more than me. I don't know why you're banned from there. or what you was. Sorry. Have you considered making a board? Yeah, I love board games, Kurt K. I do want to make a board game at some point. Where and how do you display all your sculptures? I mean, this is about all the space I've got, Rachel, here to display some bits, and it's usually the most recent ones, and then they just get shifted. I'm probably going to sell a load of my old stuff. I'm probably going to sell a load of the old builds. I might stick them on eBay or something. Like the, do you remember that weird kind of steampunky car thing I did at the Dio Stick Challenge? Might stick that on there, and yeah, a lot of the old robots and stuff. How much would you sell an original art book for? The original, like this one, I don't know if I could sell it. So much work's gone into this. Yeah, you can. I can help you make a beadbot factopium. I mean, if on Worlds Collide, yeah, go check out Narb's If Worlds Collide game. It looks pretty good. I'm no good at contributing to things like that because I'm not really. Yeah, I've got ideas for games, but I'm not very like stat based like that. So go and have a look at it. I'm probably going to try it at some point. I'll probably do a video where I do a battle report. What is your job aside from YouTube? It used to be making films, producing content, but not for YouTube. I did corporate stuff, and I worked on narrative films and short films, and I used to shoot, and I used to edit, and I used to direct, and at the end I was producing, and then I lost my job. Is there any kind of adhesive that you can cause that you love the smell of? Not really. Don't like the smell of any of them. Yeah, I say it every time. I lost my job at the beginning of COVID because my job involved travelling around the world, and I couldn't really do that. I don't think it would have been that, Melfi Cow. I really don't know. Just join. Can you not join Discord again? And maybe one of the mods would unban you. What do I use for colouring on here? I'm much happier now, Sammy, than when I was back then. I mean, it was fun. I was travelling all around the world. I really enjoyed that. Like, I would have, if I still had that job now, I'd probably be able to say, hey, everyone, I'm in, Sioux Falls in America, anyone who watches my channel around, and I'll be able to meet up with someone and have a drink, or in other places like Norway. I went to Norway, I went to Belgium, I went everywhere. I went everywhere around the world pretty much with that job. And, now it would have been perfect because I'm pretty sure there would be people in those cities that would watch the channel, but then I wouldn't have the channel. So I'm much happier now doing this. Yeah, and the channel's doing pretty good. I'm on like 56,000 subs at the moment. No, I think Mike Smith, I think someone's mentioned Mad God to me before. I always say I'll watch something, but I never really get a chance to do anything, to be honest. Better get a chance to watch it. This page is pretty crazy. This is kind of a recent one. I was designing some terrain ideas and the rusters. And you're going to see the rusters on the next episode. I'm going to kind of make a squad of these kind of savages that kind of covered in rusted metal, and like like in Fallout, like the bandits, not the bandits, what do you call them in Fallout, the baddies, they're covered in rusty shit. Anyway, I'm going to make a squad of people like that. I use watercolor paints like Tusken Raiders, yeah, sort of, but they're humans, and yeah, raiders, that's it. So they're going to be like rusty raiders, but they're going to be called rusters, and they're going to worship these giant. People talk about Nausicaa. I did a lot of Nausicaa builds, and in Nausicaa you got those giant heads that are in the ground, like mountains, like of the old warrior god things. And I really like that idea. I want to make some terrain of a warrior god head, and I imagine these rusters kind of worship them as gods. So this kind of weird pointing one with three eyes. And they're going to think that they're going to represent different things, and they all worship different ones, and yeah, so their helmets are kind of based on the shape of the warrior god heads. What, Bill, making something rusty? Well, I haven't done rusty in a long time, so that joke doesn't really land anymore. How about some War of the Worlds builds? I did actually, you know what, I did my own version of a tripod like ages ago, and I might just sell that on eBay. I'm going to put a load of stuff on eBay. Would people want to buy any old builds on eBay? You enjoy my Nausicaa work. Thank you very much. Nausicaa videos don't do very well. I don't think people watch Nausicaa as much as all the other Ghibli films. But do you know my most successful video I've ever had has been the dinosaur conversions. I don't know why. That was like my filler video. I thought like I really want to do it. I wonder if anyone would want to watch it. And it's like it did 200,000 views. I don't know how. This is a very light amount of rust. Well, trust Rust. I haven't done Rust in ages. Bye, Arkia. See ya. Thanks for the tip. What's your favourite thing to sketch and draw? I like sketching robots because they can just be anything. You love them, Jerry. Cheers. End of trail hobby show. You should build your version of the castle in York, all rusty and wastelandy. That video got, it did give me a lot of subs as well. We won't draw bread. Please draw the compound of gluten instead. Nausicaa is an underrated Ghibli film. It is. Thank you very much, Vento. I'm pretty sure you already sent me Vento Reeler, but thank you very much for that tip. Really appreciate it. It's really kind of helped making up the money again for this month. Don't get sick pay. YouTube should give people sick pay. It's got a great message. It has. I love your drawing style. You know that frame full of alien insects? Did you really hang out with? No, it's actually up there. The insect frame is on the. Don't reckon. Maybe you can see it up there. Can you see it up there? Just behind the. See it on the wall? It's over there. What app do I use for streaming? I use OBS, but it's the lighting, isn't it? I put a bit of effort into the lighting. I did actually hang it up in the toilet, but the hook that was in the wall broke. There was actually an old hook that was drilled into the wall, and I'm like, oh fuck it, I'll just stick it there. But that busted because I was adjusting the picture for the video, and it broke. So I haven't bothered fixing that. How about something inspired by the divers? I don't know if I'm saying it right. The Malaysian Empire. I have to look into what that is. I've heard of the Malaysian Empire, obviously. Just broke my collarbones, so that's all I can think about. Why not make a bone bot? What's a bone bot? We're bone bots, aren't we? The Rusters kind of sound like psychos. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but I'm calling them the Rusters because they're mine. That's Scrap Knight. Oh, this. Yeah, I mean, I made a Scrap Knight before, and it was a commission actually, but I'm going to do a new design of it. I think he might be like a hero character for them. After losing your job, how hard did you find it to gain traction on YouTube? It took me a while, but then again, I've only been doing it really like properly for a year, and yeah, look, I'm doing pretty good now, but it's been so much work. Lots and lots of work, and my edits would drive most people insane. They would. I mean, my edits are mad. So yeah, I was just doing designs for the Rusters there, and this is a quick drawing I did for the episode, just to try and kind of plot out some designs of some of the minis I'm going to make, or kit bash some minis to look kind of like this. I don't know whether they would actually look like this. I actually took out some of the minis and I realised just how small they are. I don't know how I'm going to do like little gloves and shit. I don't know, but I'll try. I'll work it out. And I've got a fresh page there, but I want to go and draw on this page, I guess. I don't want to start a new page when I've got an empty page here. So yeah, who would be interested in buying like a print of this sketchbook? It feels really like egotistical of me to. I don't like NFTs either, Sammy. Let's not talk about NFTs. Scams. Oh, you would, okay. As soon as, yeah, I mean, I've got like 3 pages left, so I think I'll do it. Because I'm a whore and I need money. Whore. Hey Bill, thanks for doing what you do, and you and Craftsman have pretty much inspired me to switch careers, and now I'm doing creature effects and fabrication. That's pretty cool. I love it every day at work. Thanks, dude. God, you know what? I wish I could do work like that. Wish I could have. You know, I should have went to when I worked in film. I should have gone for the you know, set design, things like prop making. I never did. Art department. I should have. I never really bothered going for it. And I don't think I realised back then that that's what I would enjoy doing. You should call the new Scrap Knight Maximus, please. Yeah. Bill, have you ever played The Little Nightmares? I think you would like it a lot. I think I've seen it on Steam. Right, what should we draw? I don't know what I've done. I've just done like a little rusty gauntlet there. What should we draw? Morning. Oh, is it morning where you are? Let's draw Putin first. I'm just literally drawing a tin full of poo. Oh, you definitely like Little Nightmares. 1 and 2 on Switch. Okay, I'll have a look. What sort of game is it? I quite like my roguelikes now. I like games I can pick up and play and not have to spend too long on it. Or Metroidvania kind of games. I did play the new Metroid actually on Switch. I really liked it. Really bloody hard, but you know, really kind of rewarding when I won. Like, I'm like, you know, every time I beat a boss, I was nearly jumping up in the air. Do you like to sketch out your ideas first, or do you usually just go straight with the pen? I just go with a pen. It's a sketchbook, like a horror puzzle. I'm not really into puzzle games. Nuclear Throne is the best rogue. I think I played Nuclear Throne. I've got Hades on the Switch. I really like Hades. I like Hades. I've been playing a lot of Binding of Isaac again. Bloody expensive on the Switch though. But I bought it because I played it to death. Do you know one of my favourite roguelike games? My partner went to university to study prop making at 43ish. It's never too late to change. So I think I might go into it if YouTube kind of, yeah, of course you've got to have flies buzzing around. But got his little dumb eyes. Sorry, I'm just drawing a Putin. Yeah, I mean, I suppose I can get into it later on. Risk of Rain. Sorry, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, my favourite roguelike game for a while was Risk of Rain. I love Risk of Rain 1 and 2, but I don't know, I think I might prefer 1. Here we go, Putin. I'm getting into Hollow Knight, looks good. Oh, thank you very much. End of the Trail Hobby Show. Hope you and your family are recovering well. Godspeed, Bill. You've been kind, friendly, and a great addition to the maker community. I will always look forward to your videos. Thank you very much. Tie-dyed fried. Bill, how the flock you doing? Man, it's been a bit since I caught your live stream. Yeah, I'm much better now. I mean, once you've been ill for a week, you do feel good. Yeah, I feel alright now. I think my kids are okay now, so I just can't wait for them to go to school so I can actually start making stuff again. My problem is if I stop doing it, I won't do it. It takes me so long to get back into it again. Yeah, I mean, because we're ill, we're all ill. Yeah, I stopped working, and it's just so. I mean, I probably could have gotten there today. Actually, we were out today, but. What's your favourite Space Marine chapter, or why is it darking? I don't, but I don't really like Space Marines. Space Marines are boring. I loved the original design for Space Marines. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with it was always Blood Angels actually for me when I was a kid. I don't know why. But I loved Space Marines when I was a kid. The old version. It's just like arms in front like this, the gun across. They all stood the same, and they were a lot smaller. The original Space, not the original because they were a bit weird, but the ones after, when 40,000 game came out, the second edition, whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about, but they were my favourite. And it was always Blood Angels for some reason. I think I've realised, I think I really want some orcs. I don't like Games Workshop. I don't like the company. I don't like what it stands for. But I feel like I should probably get some orcs. I really like orcs. I want to make like orc vehicles and I watch Scratch Bash and stuff, and that is the sort of stuff I would want to make. Susan Jensen, how is Cat? Who gives a shit? I don't know, I've just left him in the workshop. What's your favourite Looney Tunes? What do I like the most? I never really liked Bugs Bunny. I liked Roadrunner, and I like Daffy Duck. Here is an idea. Someone that is infected with a mind-controlling disease. There are some sick orcs standing 3D printables. Yeah, I mean, I think if I was to ever I think most of the stuff I make basically just lends itself to orcs anyway. Do you know or watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I've heard of that. I don't know whether I've watched it. Still willing to adopt cat. You can just go find your own in the bathroom under, shoes up all the toilet roll, write cat on it, there you go. He's been in the workshop yeah, he's been in there. I mean, I think he's immune. He just doesn't seem to die, Jasmine, so I think he's alright. My favourite is Daffy, yeah. Jojo is goated. I don't know what that means. I just recently found your channel and it has really got me into arts and crafts. My family and friends always told me I got an active imagination, but your channel, yeah, I mean, I always had an active imagination and I had to make something. I always drew. I always had to draw. Or I'd draw like a comic, or I'd write a story. There's a new roguelike called Have a Nice Death that looks pretty neat. Came out a few days ago. Yeah, I do like, but the thing is with roguelikes, I can play them forever. I'm still playing Risk of Rain. I love that game so much. Those fumes probably are coming from Cat. And I'm playing Binding of Isaac as well. So I went on a bit of a Switch game. It's weird because I haven't had a console in a long time, and when I do have consoles, I bloody collect games. I get a lot of games, so I bought quite a few games recently for the Switch. It's lots of games I've already played, like Outer Worlds, and I'm like, I could play that. I could play Outer Worlds on the Switch. Fuck yeah, I'll buy that. And I got Witcher because I love Witcher 3, and I could play Witcher 3 on the Switch. I'm like, that's fucking mental. That whole game on the Switch. So I've got that. I swear I haven't touched it. I haven't even loaded it up yet. And I got Breath of the Wild because I've always wanted to play that. And what one did I get? I got a few. Children of Mortar. Anyone ever played that? That's a good game. I've got that on there. Dicey Dungeons on Switch is awesome. I'll have to have a look at that. Binding of Isaac. Yeah, it is. I like Binding of Isaac. So addictive. I mean, it's bloody hard. What should I draw now? Building some shacks for stuff. I need to make more terrain, David Burton, but it's hard because I don't want to do videos just about making terrain. Yeah, I love Witcher 3. It's iffy, yeah, and I heard that it's been like, the render's a bit lower, but I'm sure it's got all the voice acting and it's still the same game. It's just, I can deal with like lower res graphics, to be honest. It doesn't bother me. I'm not just going to do poo drawings. I just wanted to do President Putin. But let's draw something else. What can I draw? An overgrown skyscraper. I don't remember my dreams. Would love to see some deep sea terrain. Oh, sorry, I got. Draw a bomb. Could you please give us a closer look at Pluton? What? See what you done? See what you done? There he is. Robotic novel. Like, I kind of always regret asking you lot for suggestions. You know, I used to just sit there and just doodle faces, and it'd always be the same kind of miserable face. I don't know why I'm drawing a face. Draw a one-celled organism. There you go. One-celled organism. There you go. I've drawn like a jar head. I think he's a Russian soldier to go with President Putin. Can you do some sort of golem? What a handsome fella. Hey Bill, can you look up JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and rate the art style? I'll look it up later. I don't know. How about characters that are also terrain, like large, broken down, overgrown bots? Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to do, Mike Smith. Like if you know Nausicaa, the warrior gods, or whatever they were, the big giant robots that kind of died and their heads are sticking out the ground. I'm going to make those, basically. Because they go with the men I'm kit bashing. Floating island like castle in the sky. I don't know what I feel like drawing. I feel like I just wanted to come on here and chat to people, to be honest. I hope you don't mind. And I'll just randomly doodle random shit here. Like a cartoon soldier's head next to like a floating island. Because someone said floating island. I know it's like less people have been streaming on here lately. I was thinking, would it be better if I streamed on Twitch, do you think? Would you lot come over to Twitch to watch? I was thinking of starting a Twitch account. Because that is where you stream, apparently. I don't know why, like... I don't know, is it worth doing? I mean, you can stream on both at the same time. Just YouTube isn't really for streaming, is it? I feel like if I have a new video out and I stream, it knocks my new video off the kind of top of the list, and it doesn't kind of share it with enough people. So it kind of puts me off streaming sometimes. It's weird, like YouTube, Patreon, things like that, they're kind of counterproductive in a way, like... So on Patreon, I used to constantly update all my patrons with what I was doing, like how I was doing on a build, where I was in it, and every day I'd check and I'd lose patrons, because every time I would post a post, everyone would get an email notification, and you know, and then everyone would be like, oh, fucking hell, I'm getting too many emails from, I need to clear up my email inbox, and they'll get rid of me to leave Patreon. You know, because it's annoying seeing emails pop up every 2 seconds. So I've stopped doing that now. I've stopped updating on there, and I only update on Discord for patrons only, but I update on Discord instead. So you can go and look at that whenever you want instead of getting notified on your email inbox. And I've stopped losing patrons because of that, which is really so counterproductive. I thought I was doing like a good thing, updating everyone on there, but no, it's not a good thing. It loses your patrons. Weird. And the same thing with YouTube. Like I'll stream on here and it would just kind of knock my latest video off the top, you know. Thank you very much, Recycled Fantasy. The miniature painting building hobby community over on Twitch is brilliant and so friendly and welcome. Alright, maybe I'll try it. Maybe I will. Yeah, maybe I might do a test stream after this. I might go over there. I've got the setup already. I might go and test it out on there. Let me check this is in focus. I'm going to bring it back up. Stop looking at my crotch, everyone. There we go. You can push the Twitch streams to YouTube after. Yeah, that's true. Did you ever watch Trapdoor when you were a kid? Yeah, of course I did. You must. The horror episode I did. The horror. Look away. The Halloween episode I did was pretty much inspired by Trapdoor. You know, I was just trying to have little weird spiders running over my desk and things like that. Yeah, I did. I used to love Trapdoor. I used to love looking out for all the weird little creatures and stuff. Hey Bill, I wanted to say I love your videos and find them very inspiring. Currently working on a dice tower for D&D. You know, I've just got a dice tray. I said to myself I'd never buy like a dice tray or anything, or you know, a dice tower. I can kind of see how useful it is now. Like, I played Stargrave the other day against my brother-in-law, and I beat him. He's actually quite well gamed. You know, he's played a lot of tabletop games, and I mean, it's all luck anyway. But yeah, it was fun. It was good. Using all the terrain I made on the episodes, it was yeah, it's nice to actually take it out. I have no idea why Bill doesn't have a million subs. Oh, 500,000, double that, 1 million subs. It's because it's a combination of things. I'm not that, you know, people don't really want. I'm a very niche. I've got a very niche sense of humour. I'm a bit miserable. People like optimism and, you know, hey guys, how you doing? Today I took a shit and it looked like a Rice Krispie cake. You know, they want optimism, and I'm not very optimistic. Or, you know, like, and that's kind of my shtick, isn't it? Like, I like being miserable. People like that. Some people relate to it. Self-deprivating stuff. But the rest, yeah, YouTube doesn't really, and my thumbnails as well. My thumbnails don't really appeal to a lot of people. It's kind of, you have to sit there and read it for a second. Like, what does that say? It's in handwriting. Oh, yeah, you'd have to read it for a second. It's not literally someone's face going, oh, you know, and then like a pixeled penis or something. Burke, feed me. What? Where is the cat? Bill, I love your channel, and I finally got enough courage to make my own. Thank you very much. I've had a few people say that to me tonight. They've made their own channels because of me. That's not good for me, though, is it? I don't want more channels on there. Well, it depends what it's for, actually. It depends what your channel's about, doesn't it? As long as it's not making rusty-themed builds, you're fine. No, there's plenty of room for everyone on YouTube. You know what, I've got friends that have really good YouTube channels and they just don't get any, the algorithm just doesn't share them at all. I mean, but it didn't share me for a long time, and I think it must have shared the last couple of videos. me pointing at a pixelated penis. That yeah, I'll get a few clicks. Do you know by any chance the game Warframe over a scrap time looks like an idol? I know that game Warframe. It's like a pay-to-win game, isn't it? I've never really played it. It's hard being optimistic this day and age. Yeah, that's probably why people relate to me. Craftsman calling you a grumpy pants was the highlight of my month. Did he call me grumpy pants? I can't remember. Probably. He knows the stick. He knows my game. He's not wrong, it's true. What do you think is the very best specialised tool you have for making kit bashes, miniatures? Craft knife, I guess. Always need a craft knife. I do go into that a bit in the newest episode about, you know, what tools you actually need. And I try and limit it down. So it's a bit of one of those episodes, a bit of everything in it. On Craft Pod 13. Yeah, I love listening to Craft Pod 13. If people haven't listened to Craft Pod 13 yet, go and listen to it. Well, not right now, after this. But yeah, Tinu's Craft Pod channel, podcast channel. But I'm on one, and Craftsman's on one, and yeah, Boiler Hobby Time's on there. And forgotten the name. I'm sure Studson's going to be doing one at some point. I'm sure he will. But yeah, good. Mechanical Fiend as well did one. I enjoyed it. I'm going to do it again. I don't know why. Just done like a weird floating sea. Jasmine Wrench. That's her name, actually. Yeah, Jasmine, Mrs. Wrench. How about drawing something mechanical to terminate Putin? Tie-dyed fired. Yeah, us summoners talk slow. Found your work through Studson Studio. Yeah, I think a lot of people did. I just don't know how Studson Studio found me, to be honest. So how many patrons are going here today? Yeah, I know. I saw he was watching. I'm good friends with Borley. We're all in a group. Me, Borley, Studson, a few other people. And yeah, he did mention that he wore my T-shirt, and we share each other's videos and stuff. So we all kind of get you know, we all watch each other's stuff. Hopefully they watch mine. I don't know whether they do or not. I mean, they should, because it's like the best shit out there. Just found you. Have you ever dabbled with Minecraft? Yep, I used to love Minecraft. Sup, Tell? Sup? I love Minecraft, but you need to be on a server with other people. I hate playing it on my own. It's such a lonely game otherwise. Oh, thank you very much, Gigi Williams. Start your job tomorrow. People make stuff. Been fun watching you draw. Got to go. It's late. Cheers. See you later, Cugin. I don't know if I say that right, but see you later, Cugin. Studson's great. Yes, he is. Let's not talk about Studson. Hello, BP Custom Creations. How are you? You're doing well. On YouTube, I mean. Auburn. Is that Alabama? Alabama. Draw a little Grim Reaper for Putin. Alright. I won't do a little one, I'll do a big one. My favourite sketches of all time is the Grim Reaper sketch, and now for, is it the third film? Isn't it now for? What's it called? Now for something completely different. Is that what the third film was called? The Monty Python one. But you know when the death interrupts the dinner party with the posh people. Hello, Will Kanye. Weekend ye? Hey yo, Bill. Love from Nova Scotia, Canada. I love the name of Nova Scotia. Love your content and creations. Thank you very much. Meaning of life. That was it. God, you know I know that. Why do my brain just gets clogged on here? I'm just kind of rambling. But of course I know that. I'm a massive Monty Python fan. Ashamed I couldn't remember the name of that film. Well, me and my wife recovered okay. My wife's still coughing now, but I mean, I haven't. I'm not really coughing at the moment, but my daughter is still. She's 6 months and she's still coughing. If she coughs, she wakes herself up, which is the worst. Some sea monsters. We could do some sea monsters. Bill, would you draw one of your beadbots picking flora from your nose? Oh, that's yeah, I could do that. What is your opinion on pineapple? I like pineapple on pizza. Is that like a meme now? Everyone asks that. Everyone. I never really caught on with the memes. I feel like I'm too old. Bill, could you make a creature skeleton museum display? That would be quite cool. With like an alien skeleton. That would be quite cool. He's kind of pointing at his name, Putin, rather than at Putin himself. Ding. He's like, you're next. Someone needs to take him out, don't they? Lovely designs. Thank you very much. Cheers, Bill. Hope your daughter makes us 50. Send cat to assassinate Putin. Eugene, the same for me. Your handwriting would be a killer font. I think I've made a font. Gigi, you will get the font when you join Patreon because it's actually a downloadable font for patrons. I made a font for him. It is literally the font I use in my episodes on my handwriting. So when you become a patron, you can download it. There you go. Oh no, my pen's running out. I only got this pen the other day. Melfika, thanks Bill and Jasmine, enjoying my time on Discord. Are you in the shit chat or are you in the patron chat, Melfika? The shit chat is exactly what it sounds like. You're just going to sit there and listen to Laser Gadgets talk about himself all day. So I watched the new Spider-Man. It's not new anymore. I went to university to do film production later on in life, actually. No, I just learnt to draw myself. I watched the new Spider-Man, No Way Home. I don't know, it felt... It's like the ultimate fan service film. Say next, fucker. How about keep bashing yourself as a beatbox? I don't know how I would do that. I have to say, people like you and Craftsman are really helping me get back into art. I've gotten away from it, but I'm now in recovery from addiction. And see, I'm glad that it was more of an event than a movie. I love Dr. Octopus. He's always like one of my favourite baddies. It's good to see him. And he kind of redeemed himself. I don't know, it just felt like the other Spider-Men were a bit wooden. I don't know, I need to watch it again. I kind of expected way too much. So I was really looking forward to it. Yeah, I didn't get the wow factor either, but that's... I mean, the anticipation had been built up so much. I mean, and everyone told everyone who was in it. Like, if I didn't know all those baddies were going to be in it. And the Lizard, I mean, God, the Lizard is a shit baddie, isn't he? Did they fuck all that Lizard? Yeah, I make my own music, like on a synthesizer app. But by Rai. Yeah, like a computer app. I make all the music. My favourite unanimated movie. I've got too many. I've got like a list of like top 50, and it always changes. Yeah, I never got to see it in lockdown. I got it by other means. I'm subscribed to Disney Plus, but it's not on there yet. So yeah, we're feeling good now. No door tossing. BP custom creation. Man, I haven't seen the Spider-Man movie since the Tobey Maguire ones. Oh, I loved the Tobey Maguire ones, especially the second one. It's probably my favourite Spider-Man movie, to be honest. Sony, yeah, Sony does own Spider-Man. It probably won't be on Disney. That's true. You can't. I mean, they've only just released Spider-Man 2 on Netflix. I watched number 1 with my son, and then I watched number 3. They didn't have number 2 on there, and now they do. But you can tell they're just kind of negotiating, like fuck, trying to get it on there to get the whole trilogy on there. I couldn't tell you what my favorite. I couldn't tell you what my favorite anything is because I like too many different things. Would you make? No, I will not make you a sandwich. They have a good contract with Netflix. Yeah, I mean they still got it, but I mean Disney won't get it, will they? I preferred adult beverage. I like red wine. Toby would always be my Spider-Man, kind of like Sean Connery. Yeah. I don't know. I quite like the new Spider-Man. You should do your own Doc Ock. I really love like the silhouette of Dr. Octopus. Like I've always kind of wanted to. I mean, I could easily do that with beads and wire. You know. My fish just drowned. They stream it for 8 months on Netflix and then it's moved to Disney Plus. Really? What? But Sony doesn't. There are no Spider-Man films on Disney, is there? On Disney Plus. I'm more of a dog person than a cat person. I don't like cats. My opinions are I don't have an opinion on marsupials. I should have bought myself up a glass of water. Yeah, I did want to. There's a little Easter egg at the end of the new Spider-Man film with Venom, and it was quite funny actually. He's actually probably quite good as what's his name, the character that gets taken over by Venom. I've forgotten his name. But yeah, I don't like the film. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a drink. Keep each other company. Not gonna win it. forgot I was streaming for a second. Right, if he mentions sandwiches again, I'm going to time you out. Repeating stuff drives me mad. So what did I miss? What were you talking about? Were you talking about me? Have I ever had 200 plus viewers this consistently before? I feel like I'm out of breath walking down the stairs. It says I've got 228 likes here. You can steal this pen, it's running out of ink. We missed you, lad. Right. What else should I draw? I thought everyone would forget about me by now. Shit biscuits. Did you make the music that... All the music in my videos, I made it, yeah. I was just kind of worried about copyright claims, so I figured I'd just... Even if the music's shit, I thought I'd just make it anyway. I just need something in the background, that, you know, some lo-fi kind of music. I didn't really care. I'm not really a musician. I play guitar and a bit of piano, but not really a musician. I just figured, you know, better safe than sorry, make my own music, can't get any strikes for that. Want to play Minecraft? Anyone has a server? If anyone has a server that's available for people to play on, you know. And maybe we can get a big bill making stuff. Maybe I should get a server, I don't know. But you know, I don't only really play Minecraft if it's on a big kind of you know, where you can just jump on whenever and the server's constantly open. I upload all the music on I haven't done it in a while actually. I do give all the music to Patreon members, so you can download it if you're on the £5 tier and up. How do you find your style with draw? I don't know, just draw, BP. What is your thoughts of Borg from Star Trek? I always thought they were a bit shit, Borg. I love Next Generation, but I always thought the Borg were a bit shit. Yeah, I might do a Patreon Minecraft server, but I don't think there's a lot of patrons that would play it. I don't know. Design my own ray gun. Alright. Now, because you said ray gun, it makes me want to do the old classic, you know, the kind of design like that, you know, like with the like that kind of ray gun. Voyager, Next Generation. I just made some music for a YouTuber. Hope his fans don't hate it. People destroying stuff. When? Destroying what? What am I destroying? Can you draw Steve from Minecraft? Oh, I can't remember what it looks like. Tony Hart was my Neil Buchanan. Yeah, I liked Tony Hart as well though. I remember watching that when I was younger. Neil Buchanan. Art Attack came out later, but yeah, I love that. You know, everyone knows I love Art Attack. I always find it weird when Jazza talks about Art Attack. I'm like, but you're Australian. And I didn't realise that he was broadcast over there. I suppose Australians get a lot of British TV. Wolf was my dog. You play Skyrim, that's very nice for you, very good for you, Span Rex. Oh, little Bennett. Neil Buchanan is my rock hero. He's like in a rock band, isn't he now? Or he always was. I never thought he was that good at drawing. I just loved the show. I always thought his drawings were a bit shit. Tracy Island, Blue Peter episode. They must have revisited that build so many times. Did it for every generation. No one actually fucking. I never liked. What's it called? Thunderbirds. Do you think Tony Hart shows your age? Yeah, probably. Probably does. They gave his Neighbours and Home and Away. Don't forget. Everyone always forgets Home and Away. I don't know what I'm drawing there. I've just... What's up? I'm actually going to do... You know the Jazza, when he took the charity shop art and he kind of painted what he wanted inside the picture, that made it look like it was in the same style. I actually really want to try it, so I might try that. Would that be an interesting video? You're like my test audience. I've got the Thunderbirds theme in my head now. Yeah, you live in Japan, don't you, BP? Whereabout? I love Japan. I've been there once, but I love it. Yep, family are recovering pretty well, so cheers. And see you around, BP. I'm jealous. I'd love to live in Japan. Probably would involve me marrying someone Japanese though, and I'm already married, so it's a bit late for that. I don't know what I'm drawing. I don't know what I'm drawing. To watch Doctor Who, I did go for a phase of watching them all, just because I thought like, oh, you know, I have to watch them. I've always moaned about them, bitched about them. I've never actually watched them, so I did actually watch them, and I think I quite enjoyed them for a bit. Some were much worse than others, weren't they? But yeah, I wouldn't say I was a Doctor Who fan, to be honest. I was a Red Dwarf fan, a big Red Dwarf fan. I think certain series I was always big fans of, like Spaced. Do you remember Spaced? I'm such a dad. I am such a dad. Smack dab in the middle. Shiga. Oh, right, in Tokyo. That's where you're gonna get all your cool model kits. Yeah, I like it when he's, you know, that tends to be an accident when I'm trying to record voiceover and he won't leave the room. So I let him. I'm like, do you want to say something then? I'm literally improvising everything, you know, with the voiceover bits. So I'm like, oh, well, do you want to just say this? And I'd call him over and he'd say it. And yeah, I love Spaced. It's only been a few series. I've always just like, I've been desperate to watch the next episode. Red Dwarf and Spaced. And there are some comedy series that I absolutely love, but like, I think Bill, you remind me of the land lady who lives upstairs. Fuck off. How do I remind you of her? Did you ever sketch a build based on an RD Scutter? No, it's literally just three fingers like that, wasn't it? Big Train. I love Big Train and Jam. I love Peep Show. I've always loved Peep Show. I can watch that series like non-stop over and over and over again. It's not hilarious. Well, it is hilarious to me, but I know it's not the best. But I love that series. And I love In-Betweeners. In-Betweeners feels kind of like what it was like for me when I was in sixth form at school. How many videos away do you think Stargrave video is? In what sense? What we play in Stargrave? That's a whole completely different setup, isn't it? So I don't know when I'll be doing that. Toast of London's good. I like that. I did watch you know, it's the only kind of thing my wife in like sci-fi series my wife introduced to me was Farscape. Well, I've seen Archer. I like Archer. It went a bit crazy, Archer, though. Yeah, Peep Show is endlessly quotable. I love Peep Show. Have you had a housemate who left Judas written on meat in your bed? Bill on Taskmaster would be, you know. Oh, I don't think so. I'd hate to be up against, like, you know, actual comedians. I don't know what that is. Just showing a weird gun. Boom! And it's kind of shooting death. Now, would you buy this sketchbook? Is going to have pages like this in it. So let's do this on live stream. What number is this? I don't know. See you later, dinner, Robert. What app do I use for streaming? OBS. What is your most memorable D&D quest? I've never had a proper game of D&D. GG. I don't have any friends. I don't know if you get that from my videos. I would like to play D&D. Could get one of those cams used to see in car engines and do the Stargate game from the Stargrave game. I don't mean, yeah, like one of those cameras that goes up your ass. One of those. Bill, did you ever watch? I love Nightmare. That is another series I was obsessed with as a kid. It was always on Friday when I got home from school. Good memories. D&D Discord. I would like to do. I might get someone to. We were doing that for a while. We were doing it on a Discord. We were doing D&D. Yeah, I'd like to try that actually. See you later, Jonathan. I'm going to do more terrain, yeah. G. Martinez, definitely. I feel like I'm really tired. Just tuned in, what are you doing? I'm just doodling. Just doodling rubbish. What's the date? It's the 13th of the 3rd. What's the year? 22. So I'm going to leave pages like this in the sketchbook when I publish it. I don't know what you should get out of this, but it's cheers. I wasn't really sure what I was drawing, to be honest, Jerry, but shot Def, but Def's gonna get President Putin, so I've kind of fucked that up. My next video is going to be about kit bashing, I think. Boop the snoot, not Bill with the snoot. Loving the puppets. Hello, Aaron. I'm thinking about getting Stargrave or what more animal heads. What is this? Look like a present. I don't know what to draw. I just start with eyes. I think, yeah, I'm thinking about that new Spider-Man film. When he tries to kind of cure everyone of their, what made them bad in the first place. Get rid of all their powers. Like, it's just so convenient how they just, I can make a vaccine for this, and I make this thing for this, and it will stop Sandman from being Sand. I mean, like, proper like Deus Ex Machina. It's a bit too easy, too much of a cop-out. I didn't like that bit. Can you do a space? No. Well, I probably could do a space frog. Got your wife and your boys playing D&D. I don't think I could ever get my wife to play D&D, but I have got her to play Hero Quest, which is quite good. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but yeah, I wouldn't want to stop being Sandman. But it does look a bit of a pain actually, because you can't really sit anywhere without getting sand all over the seat. How many people are on it? How do you read anything? I'm reading, just looking at the words and reading them. I've got to say thanks to everyone for I'm seeing up there, £109 in tips. I really appreciate it. Really makes up for, you know, not being around. Transformers The Last Night. I've never seen that. Is that one of the bad Michael Bay Transformer films? Kind of stopped watching those. What if I could, like, you know, I used to always just draw skulls when I was a kid. Not always, but it was always kind of fun to draw skulls. So I'm just kind of drifting off, drawing a skull then. Marsupials making stuff when I just realised what that was. Putin. I'd love to inconvenience people by leaving sand in their shoes and pants. Skulls and aliens, yeah. Well, I can't believe there's 200 people watching me just zone out. I'm getting really tired. Hey Bill, I see you use a lot of stop motion in your vids. Do you have any inspiration? Yeah, probably like Trapdoor is an inspiration. You know, I realised I'm quite inspired by. Anyone ever seen Hey Duggee on CBeebies kids show? Hey Duggee. I think I started making a channel when my son was watching that all the time, and I really like all the colour combinations on that, and I think that's kind of inspired a lot of the colour choices. Thank you very much, Jason Huckle. Really appreciate it. Honestly, can't wait to see your videos, Bill. Love your stuff. Thank you very much. Really appreciate the tips. It really does help me out. And yeah, and if anyone's joined Patreon since I've been on this stream, thanks for joining. There'll be a new challenge soon. We just need to think of what the challenge will be. I like to relate them all to like videos I've made, so I haven't really been sticking anything on my Amazon wish list. I don't think I need anything anymore. I think I pretty much got everything I need. Do you have a patron to tip? Do I have to be a patron to tip? No, you can tip on here. There's that little $sign down there. Or you can go on the PayPal link down below, and then YouTube doesn't take a third of the tip. It's up to you. So many different ways of drawing skulls. not to call out your age. What kind of models, toys did you like as a kid? Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, He-Man, Ghostbusters, Lego. Yeah, I mean, that is good, Cody. YouTube will take a third of that, though. I know, YouTube, cheeky fuckers. Do you Twitch? Only when that's supposed for you. Why don't you make half a robot, half a monster? Like I do want to make some things that are kind of like organic and mechanical, kind of mixed up. I'm gonna do Twitch, I think, but I think Twitch take quite a lot of your money as well. You do some, so you know, 100k. Probably, I don't know, burn them, probably. I'm thinking of doing Twitch, so if I do start a Twitch channel, I'll stick a YouTube post up and say, everyone, come over here, come and follow me, or whatever it is on Twitch. I mean, it won't detract from my YouTube videos, that's the main thing, but I just think if I'm going to stream, maybe that's the proper platform for it. See that, G Martinez? Nah, Patreon is just like, you know, get little bonuses, and you get, like, you know, access to the higher tier Discord stuff, where I actually bother talking to you. Are you a Blade Runner fan? Yes, I am. Yeah, I like 29. Oh, I've never heard of the series that they're supposed to be making. It probably will be just a cash grab. I would burn them anyway. I don't care if it summons the great old one. Twitch keeps 50% of subscription costs. What? Well, maybe it's not a good idea then. Plus, it's a bit cheap. It's like, there's no point in having Patreon and be on Twitch, is there? Because they just... You'd rather people just subscribe to you on Twitch rather than Patreon, wouldn't you? Now they're cheeky. It's kind of disgusting. I have a twin brother on Twitch. Yeah, I don't think he recommends it, to be honest. I mean, I guess that you're like the, you know, thank you very much, Jack B, for Vaseline. Thank you very much. It is actually, that's the right amount. I can buy Vaseline for that. You know your Vaseline prices. My twin brother's channel is called Anatomical Bum. Anatomical Bum. On Twitch. I think he might have a channel on here as well, actually, where he just puts his Twitch streams up. There's a lot of skulls and bones. Hope this isn't like a cry for help. Oh, I can't sing. Oh, I got to remember not to sing random famous songs in the chat, because that would get me demonetized. I hope that wasn't enough. I remember I was humming the crocodile tune from Peter Pan, the Disney movie, and that kind of got me demonetized because I hummed the whole tune. I was not a goth, no. I had baggy jeans, like new metal, but I wasn't really new metal. I was more like indie, Strokes kind of thing. Yeah. Like emo before it was emo. Thank you very much. Vento Reala, you've already sent me like 2 tips. That's way too much, but I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Did John Carpenter have a comic? I don't know. Sing in a bar could demonetize sheer. I wouldn't be surprised. Sheer beauty. 3 tips at least. I know. Thank you very much. Your twin just got like 20 extra subs. Did he? That's good for him. Looks like more like what my brother and I drew. Well, like the little skulls and stuff, yeah. It's because I can't really be asked to think of anything. Oh, no, I've got that bloody crocodile song in my head now. So I let my son. I told you I got the Marvel Lego superhero game on Switch, so my son could play it. And all he does is he likes to jump in the water and swim around. He doesn't progress, doesn't get anywhere. He's only 3, nearly 4. He literally just jumps in the water and I've seen it. He's been on there for like 30 minutes, just swimming around this tiny little pond of water. But he enjoys it. Maybe he's trying to drown them. I don't know. I think I've patroned you, chap. Marquis de Battersea. Gotta go. Have a good evening. Glad you and your family doing. Cheers. Thank you, Blake. It's a subconscious beat to take into the beach. Well, we live on the beach. Well, we don't live on the beach. We live in a seaside town. And he goes to the beach a lot. Have you done or would you consider a workshop tour video? I've done it before in my video is it called OnlyFans? Like it's a joke video thumbnail. I do like a little tour. What's rent like over there? It's a lot of money over here. UK is one of the most expensive places to live. Make the most of him being easily entertained before you know it, he'll be on a teenager. Yeah, well he moans, he's like a teenager now. He watches Minions and Despicable Me, and you know like Gru's like, he's always moaning. And my son walks around the house doing that, going, moaning. And he gets it from Gru. You do jokes. No, I don't do jokes. I'm not hearing the music. You are. It's probably one of my annoying songs, isn't it? You know, I actually forgot I put music on the 800 per month. Do you sing? I can kind of sing a little bit. I play guitar and sing. So I play guitar. It's good having a kid, because especially a baby, they quite enjoy it when you play stuff on your guitar and sing. I'm not singing for you. Not at the moment. I've just got over COVID. I'm not going to sing. It wouldn't be any benefit in it for me to cross over with my twin brother. No, I made it for my YouTube videos, my music. Funner. I think there's enough drawing for tonight. I'll do some more chatting. I think I know how to edit like funny. I've seen the original Tetsuo Iron Man, yeah. I have. Quite disturbing. What, draw what? Tetsuo. Oh, no, that song is in my head. Was you a skater? No, I was too clumsy to skate. I wanted to be a skater. I wanted to be able to skateboard, but I was too clumsy. I always moaned I was too tall, but then Tony Hawk's was really tall, isn't he? It's 10 o'clock here, which is like nearly my bedtime, so I'd like to wind down, maybe watch someone else's YouTube channel for a bit and go to bed. So that's what I'm going to do. But I really, really good tips tonight. Can't believe it, actually. And I had like concurrent viewers, like over 200, which is mental. It's probably because everyone wanted to check if I was, I don't know, suffering long COVID or something. Yeah, the shorter you are, the better, probably. I mean, I'm 6'2", so when I went to that miniature fair, I remember I posted about it in London, and yeah, everyone was a bit shocked that I was as tall as I was. I mean, how short do I look? That workshop is small, but then I guess, I don't know, I'm 6'2". We hoped you were dying. Thank you very much, Helge Bjornsson. Well, I hope you got some kind of Let's show that, because that's not very nice, is it? Maybe it's some sort of lost in translation joke. Ever draw a horror version of a non-horror character like terrorist banana in pajamas? No, I haven't. I think we assumed you were short based on your camera angle, to be honest. You look about 4 centimeters tall. Do I really look like a short person? I'm really not. I just had a ruler to the screen about 5 centimeters. Yeah, see, I'm at least 5 centimeters. Good night, sweet prince of Bournemouth. Good to see you and your family. I'm not in Bournemouth. I live in Worthing, which is down the road from Brighton. It was a miniature fair. They were assuming that described everyone's height. You're quite funny, Jasmine. You're quite funny. Can you say olive? Olive. Glad you're all feeling better. Cheers, thanks, Jerry. What are you chatting about? The tall fella in the pics was me. I was a good foot taller than you. You weren't taller than me, Tel. You fucking lie. You weren't bloody taller than me. Are you from North London? I'm from East London. Or Essex. Such rude sarcasm. Well, I don't know whether people might believe Tel. They might believe him. I can't have that. I'm going to go to that miniature festival again, I think, this year. It was quite fun. I won't be so scared of COVID this time. Where's the cat? The cat is in the workshop. See you later, Box Fox, please. Yeah, I live in Worthing now, though. South Coast. The only way is Bill. I wasn't in that part of Essex. I was in, the London part of Essex. The cat shut on the mat. Yeah, I do this full time now. It's the only way I can think of making money at the moment. Making a living. And I enjoy doing it. So, how is it going? It is going fine. Wild. Alright, it's been 2 hours. I'm bloody knackered. I should have had like a coffee before I did it. Sent cat on a Spec Ops mission to kill Putin. You look a lot less orange than I thought. Yeah. I'm on, it's technically it's Essex, but I live in, a London borough. Have you done anything yet? I'm late. Yep, I'm done. I've done it all. I'm done. Have a great evening, Bill. Next time I hope to have something to tip you. Thank you very much. Don't worry about it, Gigi. Great late, but still thanks for the stream. I found you through all the maker channels like Studson, Anymaker and others. Yeah, I get around bots to beasts. I like collaborating. COVID will tuck me. Yeah, maybe it has tuckered me out. That's my excuse. I'm going to use that all the time. Stream was, if I'm going to stream, it's usually 8 PM GMT. Bill, you reckon Jägermeister is based? Good. I hate Jägermeister, whatever it is. Vento Reader, cheers, thanks a lot. That's too much. I will say it. How sincere do I sound? That's too much. Stop. Too much. You give me too much money. Oh. No, I appreciate it. Thanks. Give me more. Everyone just give me money. The more money I get, the more I can keep my wife off my back. Get a real job. No, sweet cheeks. Are you talking to me? You know what I'm going to go watch, actually? I'm going to watch Rick and Morty. There's new episodes out. Thank you very much, Root Rot. Thank you very much. Good. It's been a good stream. It's too much. Now pay up. Or join Patreon. Or you can join Patreon. You might get something out of that. I don't know what. Or there's a PayPal link. Or you can buy some merch. I've got some new merch coming, by the way. But I was going to wait until the episode comes out to show it. Plus, I'm waiting to receive a sample copy of it, and it still hasn't come. But the sample comes from Poland, so I don't know whether they're having some troubles over there. I don't know why. But yeah, so I've got some new merch coming. Only one thing. No, it's just the angle of the camera. This ceiling isn't. Well, it kind of arches. It's kind of like this is a bit of a sloped roof over there. I'll pay up on the next stream. No worries. You excited for the new Lord of the Rings TV show? Oh, I'm a big fan of Lord of the Rings. I don't know whether I'm looking forward to the show. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it. I don't like Amazon. I hate watching stuff on Amazon. I want to watch The Boys, the next series of The Boys. I really like that. Would you consider doing cat pins? I don't want to do too much merch about the cat. It's like a joke that got out of hand. Now, I don't think I can ever do an episode without cat in it. Do I have a project you want to make we keep to know for? Yeah, I want to make like a 10mm or 15mm Stargrave magnetic board. Or it can be for, you know, any game. But I want to make, I've got this old travel game, board game case, and I want to magnetize the whole thing and make like a 10mm version of, I don't know, like a Stargrave or Frostgrave. And all the terrain is magnetic and it all fits in a case and I can take it on holiday. Yeah, I really want to make something like 10mm or 15mm, I'm not sure, I haven't decided yet. Terrain, really small stuff. Anyway, join Patreon, give me all your money, buy me stuff on Amazon. I don't think there is anything on my Amazon, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm going to go. Bill, you should visit the Craftsman and do a person. I don't think, I've never seen what the Craftsman looks like, and I don't think he wants anyone to see him in person. I think he's quite a secretive person. Being on the fence about 10, 15 sculpts. 10 is space saving, but 15 is easier to sculpt. That's true. You've shot yourself in the foot there by making fun of people who put their cat in their videos. You now become. I know I have actually become a person who has cats in his videos. Cheers, Mike. Alright, thank you very much, Jerry. Octodoodle. Show the cat, please. The cat's in the other room. Glad you made it today. Mad Mummy. Alright, I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Thank you for watching. And new episode next week, hopefully. If my son goes to school and doesn't get COVID again. That's it. Bye. I guess I'll see ya. Bye. 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 Bye.